This video will describe how to update your TBTA system to the latest version that's on our website. So to get the latest version, you go to alltheword.org, downloads software. And here's where you download the latest version. But I want to mention, if you're a new person to TBTA, you can't come here and download the latest file set. That won't work. You have to run the installation program just once. So at some point, you need to come here, download the installation program, and then run it. Then TBTA will work. But that will be an old version of the software, an old version of our Bible, etc. So you have to run the installation program once. And then, after that, you can get the latest file set. Now, if you're new to TBTA, you can download and run the installation program, then get the latest file set, and then copy the files from the latest file set on top of the files from the installation program. Then you'll be able to use TBTA. This video is for people who have downloaded TBTA and they've installed it, and then they've been using it on their own language projects for a while. And then they want to come and get the latest file set. So for this video, I'm assuming you've downloaded the installation program and you've run it. You have one or more language projects that you've been working on, and now you want to update to the latest file set. So we're going to click this button, and the latest file set downloads. And we get a warning message. We're going to say keep it. So now we have the file, and we can go to our downloads folder, and let's copy that file, and we're going to put it in a temporary directory. Here I have TBTA, and we're going to make a temporary folder. We'll just call it XYZ. And let's paste the latest file set into this temporary folder XYZ. So here's TBTA, and in this folder I actually have 4 language projects. Itamagindi, which doesn't come with the installation. That's one a friend and I have been working on. There's English, which does come with the installation program, so that one will be updated. Ibwe, which I'm working on with another friend. That's not part of the installation program. And Tagalog. So there are 4 language projects in here. Now if we look in here, let's get all of these files and copy them out. If we look in here, there's English and Tagalog, and there's ontology. So this is the new ontology, the current ontology. If we look in this folder, there's another ontology. Now right now, Itamagindi, English, Ibwe, and Tagalog are all linked to this ontology. All of the target language words in these projects are linked to the concepts in this ontology. So we can't just take this ontology and copy it over and replace this ontology. First, we need to upgrade these 4 language projects to match the new ontology. And to do that, we start TBTA, and we say update ontology. Here's the project we're looking at. If we click the one that's, see here we are in TBTA. If we select the one that we've been using, our old one, we get this message, this file is in use. So we can't do that. If we select a different database, you must use a file called ontology.mdb. So it won't let you do that. We have to navigate to the file where we put the latest file set, the folder where we put the latest file set, and we select this ontology. All of your target language databases will now be automatically updated. You may want to make backup copies of all your target language databases, such as English, and of your ontology by using Windows Explorer at this time before you click the OK button. I actually recommend that you make a backup of your entire folder. And let's use today's date, 11/3/2020, and you'll notice there's now a new file in here. This was copied from here, and this is how the software will update it. We'll use this new file. So now that we've made a backup copy, we can tell TBTA, go ahead and update these 4 language projects. And it doesn't take long, as you can see. Right now, TBTA is relinking all of the target language words in these 4 language projects to this new ontology. And now we're ready to go. Now the 4 projects are linked to this new ontology, but we still aren't using the new software, the new Bible, etc. So we're going to say exit TBTA. Now we come back here to this temporary folder, and we can copy all of these, but we don't want that file. We can copy all of these, and now we can just paste these on top of our other files. We're going to replace them. And you'll notice, okay, so the 2 language projects that I've been working on with friends, they weren't affected by that. They've been updated to the new ontology, and now we have the latest TBTA executable and the latest version of everything else. So now we're ready to launch TBTA. Because this was downloaded from the internet, Windows 10 is protecting us. We're going to say run anyway. And when we go through one of these updates, it's a good idea to check and make sure everything was handled properly. Okay, the IBWay database will be automatically upgraded now. That's because in the new file set, there was a new version of sample.mdb. So this project will be updated. This is separate from the ontology. Okay, that was finished. And as I mentioned, after going through the ontology update, it's a good idea to generate a short passage just to make sure everything was proper. For this video, we're going to do just 1 chapter of Jonah. And for this next part, I'm going to make a time lapse. Okay, that was a time lapse. My computer can't actually translate that fast, but everything was fine. So now we can be completely certain that our target language words are properly linked to the new concepts, to the concepts in the new ontology. But the process went fine. So I'd like to show you one more thing. You can come here to Help and About TBTA. You can tell the release date of the version that you have by looking here, TBTA version 4.00, release date November 3rd. If you go back to our website, last updated on November 3rd, 2020. So when this date matches this date, then that means you don't need the new version. You have the latest version. But if someday you look here and this date is different from this date, that means we've put up a new update, and you can go ahead and download the latest file set and go through that process that I just described. We occasionally put up a new file set. My colleagues and I at All the Word, we're always analyzing new books of the Bible. This particular set has Genesis, Exodus 1 through 20, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, Esther, Daniel, Jonah, Nahum, Luke, 71 Bible stories, and 3 community development articles. But we're always analyzing more Bible books. Soon we will have Nehemiah finished, we'll have 1 Kings finished, and we're always adding new books. So occasionally you should come to our website, check the date here, check the date here. If they're different, then go ahead and download the latest file set and go through that process that I just described.